Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Greetings everybody guys. Today in the second video it makes sense to take a look at the Canadian dollar, because here we also have the long-term scenario that we have discussed in details a couple of weeks ago, where we have prepared weekly report on the Canadian dollar, and today actually nothing we could say on the gold market. Gold market stands mostly in the same area as it was last week. Nothing to add there. On the Japanese yen, we just have talked recently, and it seems that we need to wait a bit more to see what will happen with the weekly engulfing pattern that have been formed recently on the Japanese yen, because depending on this engulfing will depend the further price action on this on this market. And right now we could talk on the Canadian dollar. The first destination point that we have discussed a couple of weeks ago was an area around COP, because we have started our discussion when the market was here. Since this was also the overbought, we said that probably market will hit the COP and hardly it will continue to move higher, and when it will be done we need to take a look what will happen after that. But mostly taking a look at the higher time frames, on the weekly time frame we have talked about the further upward direction, first to the 31.50 and after that to the 133 area, because on the weekly chart Canadian dollar shows the signs of the further upward continuation. It has reached a major OP after the not really significant retracement. It has reestablished the upward direction, and it means that it could go to the XOP target on the weekly chart. On the weekly it stands approximately 133, so those of you who forgot about them, just do not remember what this scenario, you could just find the recent weekly report on the Canadian dollar and read the analysis of the weekly chart. As COP target has been met here, also market has hit even 127 extension. We need to understand what is going on with this choppy action. First of all, guys, crude oil, that's one of the major driving factors for the Canadian dollar, has hit very important monthly target 2-3 weeks ago and stand at the strong monthly confidence resistance. It means the chance on the breakout of this level, especially taking into consideration that the price level of the crude oil approximately around $70, is totally satisfy all countries that extract the crude oil. That's why it's difficult to suggest further upward continuation of the price in the nearest future. This is first moment. Second moment, let's try to understand what's going on here with all this messy price action that we see. It's very choppy. It's not easy to understand at the first glance what's really going on. Take a look at that. Here the market has hit the COP target. Retracement has happened. Bullish grabber has been formed. With the spike up, market has completed the butterfly. 107 butterfly has been completed. This drop down here should be treated as retracement after the completion of the 127 extension. And again, take a look, another grabber has been formed. This is bullish grabber. This grabber suggests, guys, the taking out of this top. Later another grabber has been formed, but it mostly has been erased by this black candle. Retracement that market shows in recent time stands very similar, I suppose. As you can see, here is slightly smaller, and here, but here is almost the same. And the fact that market is coming higher, it means that after the completion retracement of this 127 reaction on the butterfly, it moves higher, and it means that next destination point will be 1618 extension of the butterfly. It's 131.62. Here is another important moment exists, guys, and those of you who are tracking our weekly report probably should remember it. recall this XLP target of this ABCD page. When the market turns down here and starts to form head and shoulders, we said, well, it was some moment that has worried us, because we said, guys, this is not very good for the bearish performance of the market. That target has not been met. It would be much better if market hits the XLP target and turns down. And it means that sooner or later the market could return back up and hit this XLP target. And it seems that time has come for that. Because with this upward action, market indeed could hit the XLP, because XLP coincides daily XLP with the butterfly 1618, and this will be also daily overbought. That's the nearest target that we are watching for in the Canadian dollar. On the 4-hour time frame chart, guys, also you could see that the upward action has started from our target triple to buy, and we said that probably XLP target should be met with this spike up because it coincides with the butterfly. This indeed has happened. After hitting the XLP of this ABC bottom and got this triple to buy, market has shown meaningful retracement down. Now, as it reestablishing the upward action again, but not turns down, it means that's gravitating to the next destination point that will stand here. So slowly but stubbornly, Canadian dollar is creeping higher, and it suggests some purchases here of the dollar. This makes the Canadian become weaker, and here we see some pressure here because market is forming high lows here, scraping with this. It's a bit choppy action, but directional, and it seems that market really could show some here's acceleration maybe above this top, especially today will be a Fed meeting, and maybe on the results of the Fed meeting here could be some jump or something of that sort. So let's see how it will turn, but currently, guys, price action suggests that searching of the 131.60 is very probable.